shots fired with Palmetto State Armory AK-74. Not sure how the audio is going to pick up. It's windy out here all of a sudden. Shooting just a cheap tool of ammo just to begin with, to see how it functions. And I have it topped with the primary arms 1 to 6, I believe it is. 1 to 8. It has not been sighted in yet. Take this off. Let's see if the irons are on first. Irons are on. Shoot at the paper target and see what we look like. I will say this has a very nice trigger, ALG trigger in it. Arms LPVO on. Try again to see if I can figure out where I'm hitting. Kicking. Trying to see where I'm hitting. I see the dust, but the wind's blowing so hard I can't tell where it's hitting by the time my eyes focus back in. Alright, I heard it that time. Alright, so I need to I'm hitting low left. Let me adjust. Alright, just so we know, the first mag fired through was a Bulgarian mag from Gun Mag Warehouse, and it was the Tula ammo 60 grain full metal jacket. This mag is the P mag that it comes with, and this will be the Wolf 60 grain. Alright, so I'm hitting high. Let me come down some. I help us take it off safe. A little left, come right here. It's like the sun's right in my eyes right here too. Shoot a spot. We're gonna get our sheet paper. Alright, no sheet paper. Wow. Alright. Put just a few more in. We'll shoot this paper on this first paper target, and then we'll see if I can get it to group it all. What is this, 50 yards? How many yards is this?
Don't really know.
Looks like it's at least 50. Not exactly sure. It'll be alright. Alright, so we got 5. Can't remember how many shot at it. 6. Fire these at the paper and we'll go check our results. I can't say enough how great this trigger is. This ALG trigger is by far the best AK trigger I've ever shot with. Alright, we got first malfunction. Get this cleared out. Not sure exactly what happened. Alright, we'll go down here and check our group and see how we did. Looks pretty spread out. Alright, there's a steel target I was shooting at. And then I was aiming right here. And I got a pretty big spread right here. Not too thrilled about that. Some of it might be the wind. It's been pretty windy out here. Sun's in my eyes. I'll take some of the blame as well. But hopefully we can do better than that. Alright, as always, I usually forget something. I have some 7.6 ammo I meant to bring out. I wanted to test it, see what it was like. And of course I didn't bring it. So, next time, 7.6. If you have any ideas on something you would like to see shot with a 7.6, let me know. I'll see if I can make it happen. Right now I'm going to do a 5-shot test with the Wolf. And then I'll do a 5-shot test with the tool ammo. Alright, I have switched the target. The sun is right in my eyes. That's 5 shots. Spread out pretty wild. I don't like it. So let's see what the Tula will do. Typically like the Wolf better, but maybe the gun does not. Let me find out if it likes Tula better or the Wolf. I thought I was missing a shot. There's a wolf, and it's got a primer strike, and that looks like a good primer strike. I don't know if you can see this on camera. So let's try the Tula. Give it a dot. I pulled that one. Empty. Alright. Let's go see how those shots did. Let me see if I can get this on camera real quick since I'm done shooting that. Looks like a pretty good primer strike. I don't know why it didn't go off. Alright, I was aiming right here with the wolf, and I hit here, 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 and here. That's a good 4 or 5 inch group. On the Tula, I was aiming here and hit here. I called that I pulled one, so it definitely likes the Tula better than it does the wolf. No doubt about it. Next time I'll bring some 7N6 out and try that as well, and we'll see how it compares. Alright, so I'm going to go over my thoughts on this rifle with these first shots fired. But first, I do want to mention a product of ours that we developed at Westbuilt, and this is the extra battery system. If you are currently carrying a Glock or a pistol that takes Glock style magazines, we have this piece that attaches to replaces the bottom of the mag and keeps an extra battery for your red dot in case your red dot goes dead. Let's say you're in law enforcement or military and you're going out on a mission, serve a warrant, you do a weapons check and you realize your battery's dead on your red dot. No worries with this, you just pop it open. It has the extra battery in it for your red dot. Stored right here. It also includes a tool to open your red dot and swap the batteries out, and to adjust your wind engine elevation as well. If you're interested, check us out on westbelt2a.com and you can pick yours up. We also have some t-shirts and some other stuff on there. Take the time and pay us a visit, and we'll very much appreciate it. Thank you. Wanted to say one more quick thing about our product. It is not exclusively, obviously, for law enforcement and military. Any civilian can get this and it can be useful. You ever been to the range and your red dot die and you're going through all your gear and stuff trying to find a red dot battery? You know how much of a pain in the rear it can be. So you can save yourself some trouble and always have an extra battery on your pistol, on your mag with you at all times. Again, thank you for checking us out. Alright, back to the rifle. This PSA-AK-74 first shots fired. I do have a little bit of history with this, even though I've had this rifle for next month will be a full year, and this is the first time I've shot it. That's against my religion, I know, it just happened that way. But here's what happened. When I first got this rifle in, there were some issues with it. I contacted PSA, and they contacted me back and they took care of the problem. I do want to go over the issues that it had though, and I'll try to roll in some pictures that I took of it. First off, the spot back here where the recoil spring latches into was all boogered up, and metal shavings all over this, all over the dust cover, all inside of the mag or the receiver, and right here where, here I'll just pop it out, take the mag out. So you see right here, this is a 545 by 39, and on the bolt itself it shows 545 by 39. On the original one I got, it was a 556 bolt for some reason. It's either a 556 bolt or a 556 bolt carrier. I can't remember. It'll show in the pictures if I can get those rolled in. And then, due to seeing those two things, I got real nitpicky with them because this is almost a $1,300 rifle, and the way I see it, you pay $1,300 for a rifle, it should be pretty much perfection. So I pointed out there was tiny little dings on the handguard. I know you're not going to be able to see it out here, but they fixed it. They fixed everything. And when I got this rifle back, it was in pretty much perfect condition, and they responded in a timely manner. I was already a fan of PSA. I have some other firearms of theirs. I've never had any issues out of their firearms. This one jam that it had today is the first one I had, and I don't know if I can blame it on the ammo, but my guess is it's a possibility due to this one not firing. Who knows? Could be the mag, the P-mag, but maybe it had a feeding issue. I don't know. I'm not a real big fan of these P-mags that aren't that don't have the metal inserts anyway, so I probably won't use these too much. I just wanted to use it since they do send it with the rifle. I like these Bulgarian mags right here. They do have the, can't tell because it's colored, but this is steel inserts. So these are probably the ones I run all the time. What else? The trigger, again, awesome trigger. Love the trigger. I wish this trigger was in all my AKs. Back to PSA, I have one of their AR-15 that I built from the rifle kit from, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago. It's like $289 rifle kit. Put it together. We've probably ran 5,000 rounds with that, and a lot of it is this steel case Tula and Wolf in 5.56 223. Ran the snot out of it, never had any issues with it whatsoever. Also have one of their AKVs, 9mm. Awesome gun, never had any issues out of it. I'm going to do a video on that as well. We were very surprised at how accurate that AKV 9mm pistol was. Incredibly accurate. I do need to sight this in a little bit better.